and then do it, as if his brain had a timer. It was one of his mysteries. I leaned forward and turned on the radio, twisting the dial and watching the needle move along the numbers. Most of the stations around here were off the air at this time of night, and much of the dial was static. I finally found some country music that wavered in and out of existence, like a ghost passing from room to room. "Haunted cowboys," I said, as a man's voice warbled patchily into the silence of the car. "Dead 100 years and still trying to drink whiskey and find a woman." Eddie smiled. He was the only person I'd ever met who liked my jokes. "Don't worry, April," he said, which was a little strange because I wasn't worried. Or was I? I looked out the window again. It was pitch dark out there, not a street light or lit window in sight. A 3/4 moon hung low and crisp in the sky. It was the kind of night that wasn't suffocatingly hot, but if you slept with the window open, you'd wake up with clammy skin and damp, chilled sheets. You'd stay tucked in bed until sunrise, when it started to get hot again. "There's no one out there," I said. "It's like we launched into space." "Not true," Eddie pointed. "There's someone right there." Sure enough, through the trees a light glowed. Low at first, then brighter, lighting in a smooth flow. It wasn't the flip of a switch or a flashlight. It took me a moment to place it, but it seemed more like someone turning up a kerosene lamp, making the flame go higher. Was it inside a house? Or someone outside in the trees? I couldn't tell. I watched the light as we passed it, turning as it shrank behind us. I should have felt comforted, but I wasn't. "What was that?" I asked, as the country music on the radio changed tunes, then wafted out of range again. "Beats me," Eddie said. "Look, we'll give it another 10 minutes. If we don't see a sign, we'll—" "Oh, Jesus." I turned back to face front, and I saw what he saw. In the beam of the headlights was a man at the side of the road. A teenager, maybe. He wore a baggy jacket and was walking slowly, his head down. As our headlights hit his back, he didn't turn. Eddie slowed the car so we didn't pass him, but kept him in our headlight beams. "Drunk, do you think?" he asked me. I watched the figure take another slow, careful step. He still didn't turn our way, though we must have been the only car to come down this road for a long time. On second look, he was small for a man, and I noticed jeans that flared at the bottom. "I think that's a woman," I said. "Could be." Eddie kept the car at a crawl, inching behind her. There was something strange about the way she didn't turn, but there was also something pathetic about it. "She could still be drunk," Eddie said. "Maybe," I said. "She might need help. Should we stop?" I thought about the light we'd passed behind us, and something cold touched my spine. "I think she needs help." "All right. Roll down your window." I cranked the window down as Eddie pulled up beside the figure. He leaned across me as the car slowly rolled, his voice sounding friendly and authoritative. "Hi there. Do you need help?" He called out my window. For the first time, the figure paused and lifted her head. It was a woman, with brown hair cut short, exposing her ears and the back of her neck, while bangs fell over one eye. Her skin was pale, and I could see a faint spray of freckles across the bridge of her nose. She stopped walking and turned our way, squaring her shoulders as if she'd just noticed us. She didn't speak. "Do you need some help?" Eddie asked again. "We can drop you somewhere." The woman looked at me. I gave her a smile and a wave. I hoped it made her feel better. A lot of people thought I was pretty. They used the word pretty, not beautiful. I was high school yearbook kind of pretty, not the kind of beautiful that made men crazy.